I was living in London and I was actually doing property investment whilst I was living in my van, a camper van, and I built that van, which is the very van that I'm in right now. I decided to quit my job because I wanted to go traveling the world, and I thought one thing that I'd always wanted to do is do YouTube. I'm going to show you how much money I have made on YouTube since being monetized. So I'm currently in the studio at the moment, and this is the back end, and you can see here I've set the dates. Now this is over the last 90 days. If I scroll over, you can see that currently this is based on views by content. Now the reason that I'm sharing that with you is because you can see the start date here is the 16th of June, and that takes us up to today's date, which is the 13th of September. However, I was not monetized until the 8th of July. So if I show you this based on estimated revenue, you can see all of the views that were before this, none of them counted, which is fantastic, because if we actually have a look at this and do it based on views, if we see this big mountain, this big juicy mountain of views that's going up here, which is where my I lived in a van in London video started to go viral. If we look, the 8th of July is literally just beyond the peak. So basically all of these views don't count. But hey ho, that was the journey to monetization. So if I show you now the estimated revenue, which starts, like I said, don't know what happened then, but 7th of July, the 8th of July is my first day monetized. So let's scroll down and have a look, total revenue and what has paid what. So we can see here, since being monetized, since the 8th of July, in total, up until this date, which is the 13th of September, the channel has paid me $568.06. Impressions 4.2 million, which is quite a lot of impressions to be fair. The channel's gained 6,260 subscribers, and in total we've had 20,000 hours watch time in order to achieve that revenue. Because naturally, if you have shorter length videos, you can't put as many adverts in. I believe it's up to 10 minutes, and then you can have mid-roll ads if it's above 10 minutes. And in total, over that period, it's 366,416 views. So this is how many views I've had in order to pay me $568, which in total, to be honest with you, I think that that is not bad to actually earn $568 out of 366,000 views. Now I do want to show you just a couple of other metrics, because these I certainly find interesting. One, the most popular video has been the video that I created, which was I lived in a van in London and it changed my life. I posted that on the 1st of June, and that, in terms of being paid, that has by far made me the most revenue. You can see here it's paid me $325.25. So that's 57% of the total revenue that the channel has made. And then my van tour, the Cottage on Wheels video, has been the second highest paying. And then you can see as we go down. Now, the last thing that I want to show you, really, that I find quite interesting, if we look at this video, an ex-guru living in a caravan just made $18 on YouTube. This is a video of me talking about how I had just got monetized, and in my first day on YouTube, I made $18. That's out of all of the previous videos that I had done, which I believe at the time was about 20 something videos, something like this. Now, here's why I find this interesting. Because it looks like YouTube liked you talking about how much YouTube has paid you. Because the views on this video, There's 1,666 views, and yet it paid me $28.95, which is crazily high, because if you look at all of the other videos, this video where I shared my journey about depression had 3,600 views and it paid less. So basically 3 times as many views, but it paid less. This has had how I made enough money to travel the world, 3,000 views, and it paid me $18. And look at this, talking about the journey in London, what happened, crackheads, all of this kind of stuff that I experienced when I was living in the van in London. That has had 11,974 views, and it's only paid me $14.97. So basically, out of all of these videos, except these ones that are obviously right at the bottom, me talking about being monetized on YouTube for the first day has had the least amount of views, but it's paid me the third amount in revenue out of all of my videos. So that's how much I've made in total out of YouTube over this period, which, to be honest with you, I'm quite happy with, because I know when I did my research, it said on average a YouTube channel takes around 9 months to get monetized, and I got monetized in about 6 weeks. So that's pretty good going. But that brings me on to the next plan of action, because as you've just seen here, talking about how much you get paid on YouTube seems to be a good tactic to getting paid a lot on YouTube. Smoking. And if we look at this, and this video has had 1,666 views and it's paid me $28.95, this made me think of an idea. If I have a look at how much I got paid on YouTube, for example, and we think that just 1,666 views paid me $28. Imagine these videos where they've got 100,000 views, 2.3 million views. So I believe by people talking about how much they get paid on YouTube, they actually make more money than the videos that they created. So I've decided to start something new on this channel, and it's going to be called How Much I Got Paid on YouTube. Now you can see I've already done one video of my first day's monetization. This is now the second video where I have shown you how much I've got paid in total out of all of my videos since being monetized on the 8th of July. Now, the next video, and if you are watching this video, it means you have started the process to me creating the next video, because just by watching this video on how much I got paid on YouTube since being monetized, it means I'm going to have to do another video. And you know what the next video is going to be? How much YouTube paid me to talk about how much YouTube paid me. And if this is a success, the chain will continue. And then I believe the next video, if that one works, it will be how much YouTube paid me to create a video talking about how much YouTube paid me. So yeah, it sounds pretty ridiculous, but I'm going to put this to the test and see if this works. Anyway, people, I hope that this has helped some people. There's all of my stats for you guys, all of the metrics. I obviously need to make more money to continue the journey, because fuel, the rest of it, traveling around the world. But considering the channel has only been monetized for under 3 months, I think that this is a good start. Anyway, stay happy, my people, and I hope this has helped people. I'll see you on the next video. Smoking.